This is a must-win for both teams. Man City to take top spot and Leicester to keep it. If you were to play the outrights, who would you pick to win?
Oh, this is a very difficult one, Natalie. Really, really difficult. Manchester City are probably the worthy favourites, but the value is on Leicester. I think Leicester a huge price. They're top of the table, and the price you can get for them is ridiculous. The bookies still don't think they're the real deal. I've been saying the last few weeks that we've been on this show talking about Leicester games, they are very, very, very underrated and always a bit of value for me. If pushed, probably have a little bet on the draw. I probably wouldn't bet any of them. But I don't think the gap between these two sides is as clear as the bookies suggest. But one thing I do fancy a few goals.
I was looking at the outrights, obviously, to win the Premier League, and Leicester is still sort of like further down there. Man City's the favourites at the right now. Do you think if Leicester were to win this match, we could, do you think they'll be sort of catapulted to be the favourites to win the Premier League?
I don't think they will be, but they should be. I mean, you look at their fixture list, they have Arsenal away after this game, which is another massive game. Then after that, they play Norwich, West Brom and Watford. All three of those games, Leicester can win. And in midweek, they were absolutely fantastic against Liverpool. Liverpool were really poor. Jamie Vardy scored one of the goals of the season. He's been the success story this season. But it's all the other players. They're getting the best out of players. They are very underrated by the bookmakers in this country. And it's wrong. It really is wrong. Goals, though, this is the way to go. Over 2.5 goals has been a winner in 16 of 18 Man City home games this season. Leicester a little bit tighter than that, a little bit tighter. 0-0's playing a lot of slow-scoring games. It's a different kettle of fish. There's 7 of their nice 9 games. Both teams have failed to score. They're all in 7 of them under 2.5 goals as a winner. But this team now, break on the way away from home, will counter attack on the break with the pace of Vardy. City will not fail to score. I fancy goals, but I think this might be a draw. I fancy the old 2-2. I think that could be a big price, but I've pushed it. I'll have a little bit on the draw, but I do think there'll be goals. This will be a really great football match.
I was actually wanting to go the under 2.5 goals there. I hope it turns into 2-2. That kind of makes for quite an exciting game. But obviously the reverse match saw a scoreless draw. I'm just wondering whether we're in for something like that, because Leicester really want to keep their top spots up for grabs here. And I just don't think that they're going to let anything pass. I think we're going to see. I personally would probably go for the under 2.5 goals and both teams to score no, something like that. But are you making the over your top bet?
It would be my bet in this one. Yes, I think it will. I think the first 20 minutes are crucial. I mean, if it's 0-0, it could be really tight. We know Leicester will try there to try to defend for 0-0 and keep it get a draw. That's brilliant for them. But it's up to City to attack, and their attacking ability they have is the best in the English Premier League. And I think they will break down Leicester eventually, which means Leicester have to come onto them and get something. And Man City will go and score 2 or 3. I fancy goals, really do.
All right, fantastic. Nigel, thank you for joining us.